Alrighty. Hey, you guys. Welcome. Oh my goodness. Welcome in. Happy Friday is right. I am definitely feeling better within this moment. This really knocked the socks off me, you guys. Today a lot better. I kept pushing this live up again. I'll tell you why. Welcome in to WCIA Network first before I start. Hi everyone in chat. Again, that is why you have to get notified, because my life and the way I go on has to be of timing. Like, I don't force myself if I don't feel it. So welcome in Muffin Top, my amazing mod. Ripple Long here, BC. Justice coming soon. I hope you're all still here with me. I am GH. Hope you came back, all of you that I'm rattling off. Yeah, I kept. Hi, Liz. Oh, sorry about the dog. It's, hi, Stephanie. Jean talks to everyone. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Shazam. Hi, Tracy. I said BC. Hi, Fietti. How are you? Tracy. Ignore, he'll stop. So, I go on when I feel it to be just super correct, and I can't really quite force it because the words just don't come out that quickly, right? Let me put my fan on. If I'm forcing stuff out because I'm supposed to be on at a certain time. So I feel as if that just didn't work for me. That I have to go on when I feel it, when I really feel it, and I could speak what I need to say in the moment. I don't remember if I said this already. Hi, TJ. Everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Hi, Laura. So, part of the title for tonight's presentation, I think it says Dance Moms. Dance Moms, a New Era. Before I even continue saying anything, I want you guys to know that, like I say each and every time I put up a image or a illustration of something, that it's not about the channel and it's not about the people that you see on top of whatever the images, which I call, they're the deep fake. It's not about them. It is about the story that I see within and beneath the images that you're looking at. So I'm not going to speak a lot tonight over this presentation, because after 3+ years, I know that my audience here knows the story of the Summer Moonwild's children. I believe that they see and understand the elements, and that my 850+ videos are there as a teaching tool and not as a tool about giving other people the platform to be bullies. The tools that I gave you guys in all 800+ videos can make a difference in the world. You take those videos and you listen open-heartedly without judgment, you will be able to see the messages that the children are trying to send us for us to receive it. So if in fact you look at a child running in the park, and what you all of a sudden is just see Summer running in the park, that doesn't mean you fucking see Summer in the park. It means that you have a moment of time that you're thinking about her and sending her that love. So you see her in that moment because in that moment, there was your time to give justice. Your time to give justice. So what that means is the person next to you or the person before you or after you may see her and may not see her. It doesn't mean that what you see is wrong or what they see is wrong. It just means you're both seeing what you need to see in the moment of time. Some people are not strong enough to see Summer Moon right now swinging on a swing. In time, they will feel stronger and they'll be able to see it intuitively. So that's why you never make fun of the person standing next to you who doesn't see the same thing you see. Or, speak the same way you speak. Or look the same way you look. That person looking at you doesn't see the difference like you see it. And that's what creates conflict and hatred and just uncomfortable feelings, just uncomfortableness. That's up to all of you guys to figure it out. If you could see different things here, WCAA network, and find a way to be nice to each other and be okay and send kind words to each other of saying, yeah, I get that I get you see it and I don't see it. Not like, you dumb motherfucker, how could you not see it, you dumb fuck? In time, that person might see it. But what's not acceptable is to come in and make fun of those that do see differently than you. See, we say here that we're just more enlightened to those who come in and aren't as enlightened. They're dark inside, and those are the ones that come in and bully. Those are the ones that haven't enlightened their lives. Maybe they can't because they came from an abusive household. Well, then that is up to them to find the light. Hope I'm not rambling on too much. Jesus Christ. So why am I saying all this? And why does it matter right now in the Summer Moon Wells cases? It's because everyone sees something different. And how I explain it is I use, to the best of my ability, photos, images, and videos and so forth to show you the images in which I see in my third eye. When I am bringing in dancing moms and dancing channels and dancing, it is not about the channels that I'm using. It is not about Dance Mom. It is not about Dance Moms, the next era. It's not about JoJo. It's not about any of these kids that I'm showing. What I'm telling you is what I see is the very same thing I see when I look at Summer Moon Wells dancing in the rain. When I watch and see these channels, it gives me an opportunity to hear my spirits, to hone in on my purpose. And that's to be able to see the story I'm here to tell. We know that this girl JoJo here isn't Summer. Okay? You guys, give us a little credit. Okay? We know that. What I'm telling you is these channels and the story that they show. I can pick up the Summer Moon Wells Missing Children's elements, their stories, their agonies, their sacrifices and ritual information. I could pick Summer Moon Wells up and plop her right into these seats. So you all might be looking at two kids sitting in a pantry eating fucking chips, and that's all you see. Or you may look at this and be like, wait, I see something. They don't even look like the same child. Who are these kids? One person be like, oh no, everything looks pretty cool except they have different jackets on. Oh wow, one has blonde hair, one has dark hair, one's a boy, one's a girl. One has a ponytail, one doesn't. One of them, their legs are propped up higher. The other one, they're propped up lower. They have different shorts on. You see, when we bring all of our information together, imagine those were all different, let's say, images that all different people would see. Collaborate, put it all together. Collaborate, and put it all together. And you have so many different things that we just saw. But if you take one at a time, oh, I see a boy and a girl. That's where people don't like that. No, you don't. That's not what I see. What I'm telling you is I'm going to be talking today, just like I've talked for the last 3+ years, on things that you just may not see, and it's not about the channel. I see the children's get gone last days, months, years into this. I see where they go. I see where they lay down. I see where they pat the ground with a little bit of water. It looks like cement, and they're like patting in the ground. Like, I see these things. And truthfully, I don't know what the hell to do with them other than tell the story. And really, really, really have faith in myself and in God that there's a reason for it. And that's all I could do. That's it, you guys. The picture that you guys see here in front of you was the very first picture I chose to show you in today's presentation. Everyone who ever has followed JoJo. The only reason I ever got to these dancing things, I'm going to tell you how I got from A to B. The LeBrant family that I follow brought me there. Brought me there because when I watch certain people's videos, like everyone else who falls within these algorithms, brings you to a next video. So if you're like, oh my God, I can't believe this just popped up in my feed. Well, yeah, it popped up in your feed because you just watched something like it 10 seconds ago. The LeBrant family had one of these girls there to teach their daughter how to dance. I watched that video, and when I watch things, again, the things I see are different. Whatever. What you guys see is different too, so it goes both ways, right? And I saw so much inside the video of the kids from Dance Moms, more so than I did the LeBron family. Holy shit is all I could say. These are supposed to be, these are the same kids sitting in the same, this is this. It's the same frame. It's this girl sitting in her pantry eating. Okay? The very first thing that I noticed was there's another child in here. So when I see and feel, like feel another child in here, I don't go into drama and be like, oh my God, there's another child in here. What the hell? What's going on? No. Because it tells me to pay attention. It tells me to start listening to the voice, to start listening to my cues, my sense of smell, my feeling in my heart. So a lot of times when I'm speaking to you guys, all of a sudden I would like kind of stop talking for a minute, and then I would kind of make sure that I didn't faint and I'm still there. I'll be like, I'll say something like, okay, or because I'm really in deep meditation thought, but not deep enough for me to slip away. There are times that has happened, and I've started speaking and I was sleeping. I think I said it was like was over half an hour. Remember, you guys? And I was done. I'm like, I'm not getting too deep into a picture again. But anyways, I saw this in her video. And I'm like, and when that happens, like if you were to think you hear a voice from one of your loved ones from beyond, you need to thank them for that. Like, thank you. Because there's someone sending you a gift of information that you need in that moment, right? Like I hear you and thank you. It's like thanking God for the gift He just showed you. It's what it is. So I started hearing myself inside. I'm like, when I say inside, it's my inside voice. Like I'm very snippy and salty sometimes. It depends on what mood the spirit is in, right? And I hear myself getting like kind of spicy, like, thank you. Like how I get when I see and listen to Benny Keys. There's like a different attitude. It's like, so I could almost feel the attitude of the person. And that's how I knew Benny Keys was a lot of different Benny Keys. His attitude and his whole feeling of within his spiritual body was different. And that's all I could go by. I'm like, oh my God, and I would even say about Benny Keys, this is the quieter one, this is the smarter one, this is the dumbass who's just having fun, and he's completely irreplaceable and very childish. Like I could see the different ones. Not see, feel. And that's what's happening with this video. I'm like looking at it, and instead of a sweet summer moon coming through, it's like, hello, summer. It was almost like, well, hello, summer. Like, here we are again. Like it was saying, yep, you found us. Like, busted. So I started looking into these videos some more. And I got a lot of images that look completely opposite from each other. Like this. And what's behind JoJo's head, that is the exact thing that I just showed you. Right there, you guys. You want to freak out? That's the exact... oh my God, that is the exact... Oh wow. Oh my God, you guys, wait a minute. I think this is the exact thing I just showed you. I said that's the ultimate. Isn't that it, you guys? That's like the... This is going to match what I just showed you. I said this is it. I said this is the... What the fuck did I say? This is like the... Wait a minute. The main image. It's like the main... It's the main image. Dance 2. Let me find it. And... Wait. Just showed it to you. I'm grabbing it. Come on. Where is it? It was in the last video. Alright, wait, you guys. I'm looking at the pictures. It's like the duck face thing. In someone's shirt? Wait, trying to remember, you guys. Short-term memory here. It was in one of these shirts, I think. Oh my God, you guys, I just showed this. Well, I'm going to show you what Kylie Rodney's look like while I'm looking. This here is Kylie Rodney. Each and every case that I work on, you guys, have all the same pieces. This is Kylie Rodney's pictures. Obviously totally different. Okay? Let me fix it. Wait. So Kylie Rodney's obviously completely different video. Has nothing to do with what you're looking at. But what I tell you when I look at elements, the elements stay consistent. So what I'm going to show you is that every victim has one of these. It's in her here, but I'm going to find the one just like that. This is in here. let me get it from her here. But I've got to find the one that I just showed you guys. It's identical. Wait. Let me brighten it up and open it. Wow. Oh, it's in her hand also. So it's in her here and it's in her hand. Let me show you. So what you see back here is what you see here. That's what's in her hand, and that's what's in her here. I don't know if you guys see that. That thing back there. Let me find it. It's got to be in here. Wait a minute. I just can't remember the image I used. Oh. Here's summer. So let me show you here, summer. So I think you guys could see those. So here's summer. That thing all the way back by the car, let me show you. That's summer. Let me now go to the piece that I always call elements. Back by the car. This here, what you see there, is the same element that's with all of them. Now, I don't know if you guys could see that. This is Summer's Dancing in the Rain video. That's next to the car, where it's next to the car where the tire is supposed to be. That's where the Candace's tire is. Okay? This dancing moms. I don't know why they're always the same. I don't know. But it is. But it is. This, let me brighten it up a little bit more. Understand is in JoJo's hair, so I'm getting all the same elements in the same locations as I have been since the beginning. I'm going to show you. I'm going to look. I'm going to try to find this one real fast. Summer 2. Let me see if August. Let me just see if it's in here. Oh, maybe I had the eyeball one. Oh, I may have. Let's see. Oh my goodness. I just showed it to you guys. That's all I remember. Maybe it was further. Let's see. We look at the screen. Yeah, this. So anyways, I'll find it later. This is that is like the most common element. Anyways, the Dance Moms videos really, really give me the same information as me telling and talking about summer moon stories. It's almost as if every story that I have told that goes with these kind of videos and images is being retold through their dance competitions. That's how I feel. It's so the same, and is telling me the same story, so much so that it's frightening. Like, it's, I don't like, why is it so the same? So what I started asking myself is something I never did before, is who's putting it into whose videos, and are they all supposed to be telling the same story? Like, do you all have the same story to tell? Or, or what? I mean, that to me is what is so, like, crazy. Is how is it that we could see the same elements within these videos, as if I'm looking at videos that talk about summer? I mean, I know that the videos that they're so, allegedly dancing to, and they have costumes on, and they're doing dance competition, I might as well be talking about the summer moon while's missing children. They do the same thing, and they have these same photos of, like, hands being chopped off of the arm. Do you guys have the same producer? Do y'all have the same production company? Because it looks like it. Like, these are Dance Mom's daughters. Like, you guys do see what I'm saying? They're identical. So either they're all have the same producer. Are they all fake? Are they all real? How could this be Summer Moon Wells' story? It is. It is. You guys, these are the stories I've been telling. These are them. Yeah. So that is why I'm going to keep saying I'm not talking about the fucking group. I don't give a shit about one dance mom. I was never a dance mom. I've tried carpooling with groups over here. I have 4 kids. I'm the one who gets kicked out of carpool. I've been kicked out of carpool. So it's not my shindig. The hands are not connected to the arms. The eyeballs look strange. This comes from these new videos. What I am telling you is that It's not about what you're looking at in their videos. I don't care to watch any of their videos, but I haven't told you one of the most important details. Where I'm getting this particular version of the show is from a new YouTube channel. And that YouTube channel happens to be called Summer. Yeah. The YouTube channel itself is called Summer. And is that a coincidence? You tell me. Is that a coincidence? Like, do we believe in coincidences? Summer, according to how I see it on YouTube, is the name of the new person that is running Dance Moms the Next Era. Let's check this out. Let's first go through these and then I'll check it out for you. This is a video of one of the girls, right? Well, I seriously only see the Summer Moonwell story. That's it. I don't know what the hell this is. But they say, which is fine, it's these kids dancing, which that's what they see on the top. I see Summer Moonwell's children, you guys. I see these children in here. I see the equipment on them. I see that they dance. They stay in these boxes. They're in these places that are down under, dungeon-like. I sent this into the FBI. It's not up to me if they do anything. And I don't know who this channel is. They're brand new. And they run the Dance Mom videos. And they're running the brand new Dance Mom, the New Era. At the end of their videos, I think it's Korean, not to be stupid and ignorant. I'm going to play it for you. And if anyone knows what it's saying, that'd be great. Because at the end of their version of this new Dance Mom, the New Era, they run a very strange video of this little girl coloring and saying something in a different language. But if you look at her hand and you look at what she looks like while she is coloring, that's what happens. The movement, now, again, take it for what it is. It's a little girl coloring. Okay, well, I take it a little further because I see and hear and listen to spirit and see if I could understand and hear the story, which I would hear outside of this element, right? You're not going to hear what I hear. So understand, when I watch this, I see the movement of the same thing as I do with the hand cutter, with the finger cutter. And when you stop it, this is what it looks like. This is at the end of each one of the videos. Each one of these videos. This is the video, the company that I'm talking about that was all over the news because one of the solos was the Benet Ramsey case and her running off stage with the rope over her neck. There is a lot going on in these videos, you guys. And I do see the messages in this new group. When Benny went under, I don't know what the hell happened these last few years since Summer Moon Wells, but there's a shift over in, okay, remember everything I do and say is maybe a crock of shit. I have no idea, but it falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. It's entertainment purposes and educational. So when I give a story, it's just what it is. It's a freaking story. And when I tell the story, I am telling the story through the voices of the children. I don't just sit here and tell stories most of the time. Sometimes I do when I talk about myself, right? The end of their show, this first episode, that's what they chose to end it with the John Benet Ramsey with thing around her neck. My purpose, it's got to be my purpose, because or else I'd be doing something else other than this, right? Because what this is very strange. But let me focus. All right, here goes my reading. What this was. This is my reading, and this reading would go out to the group that is doing this and preparing for changeover and shift over and management shift, and I shouldn't even say management, the next generation. I think that this group is standing down, and they've prepared the next generation. And the next generation, according to those who sit in power right now, believe that they are ready. They're ready. So I feel that there's been years in the planning to move to the next generation. It's like passing over the baton, you guys. It's like passing over the King of Swords. And that's what they're doing. It's like the Nine of Hearts, the King of Swords. Those, I don't even know, to tell you the truth, you guys, I don't even know what cards mean. But that's what just showed to me. My eyes closed as I'm doing this. I saw a King of Swords comes out very strong. Muffin Top, will you email all this later? Like these things that I'm saying. So, and Queen of Hearts. So I feel like these people have worked years and years to do this, and they're doing it. This group that came in almost 10 years ago, all came in together. They've done their sacrifices. They've each done human sacrifices of children. They've all done what they needed to move on. So the groups that we've been hearing about, I believe, are the ones that have just got gone, the ones that are missing, and no bodies have been found. Even if they say they've been found, they haven't been found, because these are the ones that have put themselves in these positions to do this. So some of them have been put in the position to sacrifice themselves. Some of them have been put in the position to do the sacrifice. You see, because they have to give up someone like their close friend in order for them to rise above and be passed the baton. So now, as I'm listening to myself speak, now I understand why I see, is what I mean by I is me, Lori. The connection. Why do I feel a finger of connection? Like a finger of connection. Like I see right now their fingers touching each other. Like they're pointy fingers, fingers of connection. So the groups of people that we've been talking about are all connected, but they're not connected by something that the law enforcement's going to know. They're spiritually connected by what we see here. What we see here is the spiritual connection. It's nothing that authorities could find, feel, touch. They can't. It's not accessible to them. It's not accessible to them. So they're not ever gonna find the connection of all of these kids, because it's so scattered and so sporadic. They're not supposed to find the connections. You see, I'm saying that the law enforcement, they're not supposed to find them. They're not gonna. We could find them all we want. We could do whatever we want. But by no means, they're telling me, by no means will I ever see or hear anybody connect the dots here. What they're saying is, if they don't come up and say it by themselves without saying it to someone else, like if someone doesn't come up and scream it from the top of their lungs, this is true, they then die, but nobody else will die with them. But what they're saying is, people have done that. People have tried that because it's the only way to voice it, and then they're marked crazy and drugged and marked schizophrenia, like crazy. Yeah. Nuts, they commit suicide, whatever. I cannot wait to listen back to myself. I love when I'm in this space. It's really good. So I could show this dance mom's, whatever she is, I don't even know her name, the one that's in charge. So throughout her video, with whoever's in charge, that girl in the front, she changes, and she winds up looking just like a Jodie Sue Brown, just like a Benny. She does. So what I'm getting at is the reason dance moms needed to, ooh, this is a secret. Dance moms handed down the baton to the next era. to the next era of kids. Those kids have been prepping, you guys. These kids have been prepping because the videos that have been coming up for me to watch are when these kids were, some of them were like 3 months old. These little girls, like some of these girls were, it's like, oh, she's been dancing since 3. Well, I don't even know if they're American. Like, I don't see anything about them in anywhere. Oh, my child's been doing it since then. I think that the next generation is stepping in, and those are the girls that are going to get pregnant and have babies, and that's how they fucking do it. Ooh la light bulb moment. Light bulb moment. I think Britney Spears was supposed to be one of them. Instead, they marked her crazy. And she's not. I get it now. Fuck me. Oh my God. You guys, I said it earlier. I said I found, okay, this is how I figure out what spirits say and what they want me to. This is how I spend most of my freaking world, is like this. I said to you, the reason I found these dance moms, because I found them through the LeBron family. See? They're... That's JoJo, see? Look, that's JoJo at the LeBron. See, I told you one of them. They're prepping. So, somehow, because I watched this one with JoJo in there teaching her daughter how to dance, oh, I'm not saying one word. I can't say it. I can't, you guys. They're gonna just take a oh my God. That's the dancer I'm following, you guys. And this is the LeBron family. She came there a couple times, and she went to the twins' house. She went to Maddie, that other channel. But that's the father. That's the father of the LeBron family that I follow. I just said, oh my God. Okay, you all know this family that I follow, the LeBron family. And I say, look, she's one of them, blah, blah, blah. These girls used to dance. And what I'm saying is this couple, this is the LeBron couple. This is a couple I've been talking about. They're the ones who led me to JoJo. And what I just said, it's something I'm going to have to go listen to, but that I feel like they're all connected. They're prepping each other. And I said, I feel like the baton is being passed to the next generation. And when I said that, what's coming through with it is what, almost like what I see them doing with dance moms, like they passed the baton over to the next era. And they just had a friends reunion. I know I'm channeling this whole thing right now. They just had a friends reunion. And it's the girls that are sitting on the panel. They're the ones that are like going to prime the next kids. Like, that's how I see it. Now, I'm not saying it's these kids, and I'm not saying, no, at a stretch of the imagination, that it's actually hers or actually anyone's. I'm just telling you the story and how I see these children underground being groomed and what's going on now. That's what I'm doing. So everyone has to understand, I'm not saying that these groups, so don't plug me into that. It's a lot of times, you guys, when you see these things, it's like you know the story behind it. And the story behind it is all about the children. It's not about these channels. So, the heck? It's not about these channels. It's about the story that the children want us to know and hear. So I don't want anyone to come in and be like, I can't believe that you're bashing this channel. I'm not. They're actually channels that people love. I'm just telling you the story that I see beneath these stories. I see underground railroads. I see rituals. I see the same thing as I saw in Summer Moon Wells' mouth, in Gabby Petito's mouth, in Kylie Rodney's mouth. That's what I see. And I see that these last few years it's about passing the baton. And each one of their stories lets me reiterate how these children are be taken for the resurrection, for plants, for food, for electricity, for gas. They're being used for the sake of the resurrection, like putting their heads on platters. I say it all the time. There's a next generation. The next era is coming. The next era is coming. The picture to the right is what we were shown of Summer Moon Wells in the car. The picture to the left is from Dance Moms, The Next Era. The photos that we saw of Summer, really the only thing that I saw of truth to myself, to me, are the pictures that are beneath the photos. And I'm going to crop in to show you where my little eye goes. My little eye goes, okay, so the picture to the left I see the little dot. So funny. if you guys listen to one of my very, 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 very first videos, the picture to the left is this is what I see. Now what I see here is a face. Someone may see something else. When I look at Summer Moon in her car video, and I show you elements that show up in Candace, this here are elements. This element, I think, is what I was looking for. That's Summer in Summer's car, okay? When I bring up this, turn it a little so you see it. This is on JoJo's head. This, and this little thing are all the same to me. There are so many different images that you could possibly see within this one photo. There are, not just saying it, because that's how it's set up to be. So if I change the contrast, let's say open this up a little bit more, notice how your reality is about to change again. All I did here was change the, get it smaller. Come on. Was change the color. All of a sudden, you're like, you see it, what I see. They put the dumb same information. So, is this like something what television does in general? I don't think so. Because watching all of these videos, now let me show you something. I want you to hear what these videos show at the end. 1 second. All right, let me see if this has sound. Okay, this one doesn't have sound. Let me see if the other one does. Wait. Let me see. Oh, I can't hear it because this is on mute. Hold on. Okay, that's on mute. Hold on. All right, let's see. Huh. I know I have the audio. Wait, I just want you to hear what it sounds like. Wait. I'll play it. I'll play it after I show you this. So the end of these videos, they have this thing here. And it's her coloring. Wait. Let me play the sound. See, I know I videotaped it. Let's see if it's here. Okay, so I think this is Korean. Here's what it sounds like when she's doing whatever she's doing. Okay, this is what it sounds like. Xin mời mọi người hãy theo dõi video của mình để xem mình tô màu bức tranh này sẽ như thế nào nhé. Let me see. Okay, here. Chào mừng mọi người đã đến với kênh tô màu của mình. Hôm nay mình sẽ tô màu bức tranh với hai chiếc xe ô tô này nhé. Xin mời mọi người hãy theo dõi video của mình để xem mình tô màu hai chiếc xe này sẽ như thế nào nhé. So that's what it sounds like while she's coloring. When I go and play this super slow, see if I have it here, and she's coloring, see if I have it on here, it sounds like that saw. You know, that saw, like that terrible noise. Let's see if I have it on my here. I could play it for you guys. Wait. Let me see if I have it on my phone. Maybe it's this one. Okay, yep, I do. Okay. This is what this sounds like, slow motion. Okay? This is what this sounds like, slow motion. Listen. So, I don't know what language she's speaking. I want to say it's Korean. I tried doing one of the translations, but it didn't work well. So, because it didn't work well because whatever it was saying, I sure hope it wasn't saying. But let's see if this is hers. And then the other thing I want to show you is the one who's running this, look. Here it comes. It's downloading. Is Summer. The YouTube channel is called Summer. It's downloading. Oh, now it's on. Okay, so I don't know when you lost my voice. As you see, the Dance Mama New Era, her YouTube channel's called Summer. So just put Summer, Dance Mom A New Era. Why it's called Summer, I don't know. I see Summer here. I see the way that all of this works. I see all of their routines. I see Summer, all of the routines. I see the elements. And it's throughout absolutely every video that I watch. And as we go through this, see? Let me show you. Let me show you. So this is the video, and when I go through like this, I'm looking to get stopped because I see an opportunity to use elements, right? And I swear I could use these dance routines as the visuals to the stories that I tell here. All of them. So, Crystal gifted. Oh, thank you, Crystal. Thank you for gifting a membership. Seriously, very, very thoughtful. Thank you. Such amazing people we have here. All of you guys are. Whoops. So, August screen. Let me look at one more thing. That's a screenshot. Talking to myself. So, again, this isn't about this group as much as it is anytime I see images, I see the plastic, I see just the plastic with the triangles. Like, I know that, I guess that those images are so vivid for me, that I'm going to see them. At any given time, I'm going to see them. There's just so much. And I think what I have to do is maybe make just a little sheet, and maybe just do a apples to apples sheet. I'm going to try to wrap this up into a tight little ball. I see that this group has moved their playing field. They've moved the playing field. They're passed over the baton to the next group, to the next era, to the next generation. And they had to prove themselves. And each time, this is how I see this story of the children. Each time that these people, the next group, had to prove themselves and prepare themselves, it was done with a sacrifice. They were sacrifices, and there were rituals that had to be done, and sacrifices in order to pass it forward. And the girls that it was passed to are very clear to us here at WCIA Network. These are readings, you guys. Just giving a reading. It is clear, or it's going to become very clear, and it's going to become very obvious which girls they prepped to carry on this baton. And there's not a damn thing we could do about that. Spirit is saying that there's nothing we could do to stop that. Nothing. Just be aware of it. Speak of it. And they want us to show it to the world. Like they want us to show it. Just show it. They're not looking for us to bring any harm. Nothing. Just by showing it is what we need to do here to bring justice. By us showing it, we'll prove it. Because nobody will prove it or show it for us. It's just not possible, they say. By showing what we're doing brings them justice. And by understanding what we just went through tonight tonight they're saying kind of wrapped up a chapter for us here, to go to the next chapter. Like tonight's presentation was important for me to nail, and I guess I wasn't ready before. I guess COVID came for a reason. It gave me that time to think and do what I needed to do to prepare for this. So according to whatever's happening here right now, you guys, I'm going to have to listen back. This is the close of a particular era for this series, I guess they want to call it. For this chunk of information since the beginning. And that this channel and information should try to roll forward to start journaling and watching the new group that just was given the baton. So basically Don and Candace, yeah, they're part of this, but to stop talking about them. Like, don't give them fucking one more second, because this is going to all prove, this is going to all prove the story. And we don't need to do what we've done here already. We need to move forward and start preparing to watch for this new group. Basically, we could all watch and learn together. Like, everyone that's listening here could watch and learn together, because we got it. Like, we get it. We see it, and it's real, and we're seeing it. To pay attention to it, and to like almost like create that Summer Moon Wells, put everyone down, like the ones that we know here, what groups they go in, like the Kylie Rodneys, what groups they go in. Then there's an older group that we don't know about because they don't talk about it because they're old. And then there's particular other groups, but we're going to talk about that, you guys. I'm going to talk about that next time. That's what we're going to do. But the baton has been passed. And old news is going to become old news, and then new news is going to be the news. And that's it, folks. Holy shit. I'm actually sitting here, like, trying to wrap my own head around what I just said. Like, I'm sitting here with you guys trying to understand what I just said. So what I'm going to be doing is listening to myself and writing notes, because what I think I'm saying is that it's going to be so fucking obvious to me from this day forward. And I think that's because the words were said out loud, that the baton has been passed. This new generation is stepping forward, and that's why we're seeing all this crossover of kids from each generation, from the older to the younger, to the baby, to the baby, to the babies, to the babies. But there are older ones. It's a pyramid. It's a pyramid. Wow, 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 wow. Well, y'all, I'm gonna have get my mind to wrap around what I just said. No idea. Okay. Thank you all for being here. God bless you all for coming. And Muffin Top, hi, and thank you for those memberships. And hi, everybody. Thanks for coming. Have a wonderful Friday night. I cannot wait to go listen to this live. Good night, guys.